Good morning, good morning, good morning, my tubies and my TikTokers. SheilaTruelove here with you. Friday. Yes, we made it to Friday. Right now, we're going to talk about, actually, I'm going to show you why men can't find a wife these days, why they're finding it so hard to find a wife. To be honest with you, men these days really aren't looking for wives. They're looking for mommies, house slaves, and caretakers. Watch this video that I'm going to share with you. Turn on your captions because sometimes we have a heavy accent. So turn on your captions on your YouTube. Okay? This is why you find a lot of men who are finding it hard this day and age to find a wife. This is what he does to find a wife. Take note.
To find a wife. I'm 25 years old and now I'm ready to get married. So I'm looking out for a woman that will suit in to my preference. This is what I'm managing. The lady looks around and see that the house is so scattered. Actually, like I told you earlier, I'm looking for a wife. I'm old enough to get married, so and you happen to be the luckiest lady. You know what? Let me show you to the bedroom so you can take a tour around the house.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. Sorry. So it's okay. Actually, I got drunk last night and I messed up the whole place. I'm sorry, but I'll fix it. Huh?
Better do.
Alright. So we head to the bedroom to show her around. A few minutes later, we came back. Hope you have a nice time.
Yeah, I do. Well, you have a lovely place. It's actually beautiful.
Thank you.
But make sure you fix this place, as Sheila said.
Yes, I will. I'll clean up everywhere.
Better. I'll be back next week. I don't want to see this place messed up with this. Please.
Oh, I see. All right, I will. Promise. So she gave an instruction and she left. It's another moment for me to bring another woman in. She looks around and see that it's so scattered. I guess she's angry. You're welcome to my humble abode. Like I told you earlier, I'm looking for a wife. And, a wife material. And you happen to be the luckiest lady. Alright? Like I said, this is where I stay. This is where I'm managing.
This is your house?
And that question is so suspicious. But let's watch. Oh, I'm sorry. I got drunk last night and I messed up the whole place. But don't worry, I'll fix it.
Oh my gosh, you are so dirty. I can't stay. Please, I'm leaving.
She could not even bear it or hide her feelings. She left angrily. Wow. It's alright. Let's give a chance to another woman and let's see who wins today. So a few hours later, I decided to bring another woman in. Easy. You're welcome to my house. This is where I live.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking for a wife, and you happen to be the luckiest person. I mean, the luckiest lady.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. When you're not married, there are times your head has to take something. So, I took some alcohol yesterday and I got drunk. So I don't know how I messed up the whole place, but don't worry, I'll fix it.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So let me take you to the bedroom so you see how it looks like. So guys, we are now heading to the bedroom. Let's watch and see your reaction. This one might be the best among all, but who knows? Let's see. We are now in the bedroom. Yeah. So, since I'm about getting married, I have to furnish the room to fit into a woman. Yeah.
No problem. I understand.
You do?
Yes.
All right. Do you know you're so beautiful?
Thank you.
I mean, I was just wondering the day that you were giving birth to. It's as if there's another light added to the light of the day.
Oh, thank you.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Can I have a kiss? All right, don't be shy. You know, I don't know what came over me when I saw you, but I'm sure that thing that came over me is the right thing.
Okay, no problem. I understand.
She understand.
Yes.
All right.
I'm coming.
Oh, do you want to use yourself?
No, I said I'm coming.
All right.
Okay.
In case you want to use yourself, that's the bedroom. Hey guys, at this moment I'm so confused. Where could she be going? Is she leaving without telling me? Or her bag is still here? I waited and waited for her, but couldn't see her coming back. What is going on? Anyways, I'll still keep waiting. And it's 40 minutes later, she's not here. Where is she gone? Okay, let me check on her and see what's going on with her. And so guys, to my greatest surprise, I met her doing this. What? Sorry.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah, why? I've been waiting for you. Why are you stressing yourself?
Oh, I'm not stressing myself. You can see I'm cleaning up.
I don't understand. You are not supposed to be doing this. This is my house.
I am supposed to be doing this because I'm a woman. Yes, when I came in, I saw everything scattered, like I told you. So I had to clean it up.
Wow.
Yes.
But I was the one that messed the whole place up.
And it is my responsibility to clean it.
Anyways, I want to glad that you passed my test. Oh yes.
I don't understand.
I brought about 2 ladies home today. I just wanted to test them. You know, I placed all this stuff myself to see a lady that will come and willingly she will clean up the place, and you are the first person. You know, as a lady, there are things that you don't need to be told before you do it. And this is what you've just done.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something. You are a wife material. All right, so let me help you. No, let me help you.
No, don't worry.
Let me tell you one thing also. A husband is supposed to be helping the wife.
Okay. Let me go and cook food for you.
Food?
Go and make food. What do you want to eat?
No. Hey.
Tell me.
I go shop tire. And
Well, there you have it, folks. I remember back in the day, I used to do things like that when I used to go to someone's house or whatever, and that's only because I'm a Capricorn, and I like things organized. I like order, But I learned, you can't be doing that, Now, like I said, men these days, they're not looking for wives. They're looking for mommies. They're looking for caretakers. They're looking for house slaves. You have a lot of women who are overlooked because they're not like these thirst traps that you see on Instagram and on these dating apps, and because women are not out there pop locking, dropping it and twerking all over the place, but they're good women and they're overlooked. But tell me what you noticed in this video. What did you notice? My hair looks crazy today. I'm having a bad hair day, a very bad hair day. Really, I got to roll these bangs. I look crazy. But the thing is, when you have a woman who have standards like those other 2 women that came into the house, they was like, what, this place is dirty, it's filthy. Okay, no, you need to clean this up. First of all, when you having company come over to the house, it shouldn't be looking crazy like this. So the first message that those other 2 women got, this dude ain't looking for a wife. He's looking for a caretaker, a house slave, somebody who's going to be his mommy, somebody who's going to clean up behind him and pick up behind him. He's a grown man. Grown men know how to clean I raised my son. My son is organized. Man, that boy's house is spotless. He's more organized than my daughter. I looked in his drawers. He took me in his room and let me show him his drawers. He made me proud. He made me so proud. That man's drawers are organized, very ordered. His closet, color coordinated. Everything was like, what? His house is spotless. Check out El Majesty on YouTube. Awesome. I taught my son and my daughter how to cook and clean and be independent. Marriage is not for everyone, and you may not want to get married. But this man, he was looking for somebody who's going to come and cook and clean and all of this nonsense. And I assure you, she's going to be working a job outside of the home. Like I said, women, when you don't want children, or he don't want you to have children, he don't want children, I believe in 50-50 for women who are 40 years old and up. 40, 45, 50, 60, because there's no children involved. You're not worrying about, I got to take care of the kids. There ain't no kids, honey. Not at these ages. Or your kids are already where they could take care of themselves. Teenagers, 13, you don't need to be taking care of them like that. So I believe in 50-50 when it comes to paying the rent, mortgage, what have you, the utility and the food. That's my personal belief. Don't you, you can feel differently. You can think differently. I'm not mad at you. I'm not angry. People are entitled to their feelings. I respect that. Because you have some people, just because you don't feel the way they feel, see things the way they see it, they're ready to throw you to the trash can. And those kind of people I stay away from, because they're controlling and domineering. And they have no respect for other people's journey in life. So I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. But the thing is, you notice here, the things that he did to find a wife. He wanted to put her to the test of whether she's going to be a good house slave. That's the way I see it. But then again, I promote staying single for women because, I don't know, marriage to me is just a ball and a chain. Marriage to me is like women have to resort back to being a child. You got to be submissive. That's equivalent to be obedient to your parents. The Bible says that. Being submissive, he gets to tell you what you can do, what you can't do, what you can wear, what you can't wear, when you're going out, when you're not, where you at. No, I don't need that. Because this is where I see it. I compare it, ball and chain, and resorting back to being a child, independence and freedom. Ball and chain, freedom. I'll choose freedom and independence every time. I'm not a child. According to my mom, I wasn't even a child when I was a child. She said I used to say things out of my mouth that was like blowing people away as a child. That's pretty much how Capricorns are anyway. But the thing is, you notice here, a lot of these men are looking for, like I said, they're not looking for a partner. They're not really looking for a wife. A lot of these men, a lot of women, because I used to be like that type. And a lot of these women started out being like that, being very helpful, but they end up being used and taken advantage of. It was never appreciated. And thank Jehovah and Jesus Christ that I outgrew that. Like I said, that's just my personality. When I come into some place, I always try to make it better. When I leave it better than what it was. I try to. And then ask anybody about Capricorns. We're very organized. You come to my house, honey, you'll be like, yes, I could tell. I could look around. Yeah, this is definitely a Capricorn. And of course, it's different things in your chart and all that stuff. I don't believe in astrology. And I know people say, well, how do you do? I believe in astropsychology, though. There's a huge difference. I don't get up every day and I got to read my chart. No, I don't believe in all that. But the psychology part of it, yeah, it's very real. But that's another video. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you so you can see why a lot of men can't find a wife today, because a lot of women this day and age, we have a healthy self-esteem. A lot of women are confident. We're making our own money. We don't need him to take care of us. And even for women who want to have children, I believe that if you are like in your 20s and your 30s and you want to have children, or you have a man that wants to have children, then by all means, he should pay all of the bills, but you should have money enough to pay the bills in his absence. Because I read an email, one of the emails from a woman who thought everything was gravy and she was pregnant and the man had picked up and left her. She had no idea. And now, if she was dependent on him for her survival, he's gone now, and she's pregnant. Now who's paying those bills? That's why it's so important for you to have your own money, honey. Make sure you can pay the bills in his absence. And when a woman is 40 and up, come on, baby, it's 50-50, for real, for real. And if you have a man that's not willing to do 50-50 of the housework, and he does his own laundry, you do your own laundry. When it comes to the children, if he's not willing to do 50-50, why is he still living in your house? Now, when you leave, he's going to do 100-100. See, he don't have nobody helping him. So I believe that if you're doing 50-50 of helping with the bills, he's doing 50-50 when it comes to that housework and the children. You're on 1 week, he's on 1 week. The children come to you, baby, mommy's off this week, go to dad. This is my week off. And if he don't like that, then you live separately. Children deserve both their mother and their father. That's why I'm a firm believer in co-parenting. You don't have to live in the same house for the children to have both their parents. In fact, it's more healthy for the child to be in a household where there's not arguing, fussing, and fighting, and bickering. Dad not coming home half the time. Mom walking around looking mean and hateful all the time. No, he gets to go over there to dad's house where there's peace. And then he has his mom's house this week where there's peace. So the kid it's a win-win for the child. He's not nervous growing up on a nervous wreck, emotionally a train wreck. He has peace. He has two calm down, very amazing parents. And thank you, Jesus, for FaceTime. When the child is over at dad's house, mom could do FaceTime, reading him stories right there on FaceTime. You get to see your mother. I'm right here. Anytime you need to talk, I'm going to press a button. Bam, and I'm right there. So it's not like you're going without your parent. And the same when it comes to your father, your dad. Press a button, and he's right there. I always suggest people get the WhatsApp because it has the best when it comes to texting, video chat. It has everything. And you can send large files and not lose everything. WhatsApp is the best app to have on your phone when it comes to communication because it has everything. Texting, phone calls, everything. Video chat is perfect. So, it's a win-win for the child. But you notice why he picked that woman, because that's a woman who obviously she doesn't have a healthy self-esteem. She appears to be very desperate for a man, whatever, child. And all those other two women that came over, no, you're not going to work me like a slave. That's not going to happen, buddy boy. Have a good life. So I wanted to share that with you. Don't forget to put on your caption, because sometimes they have a heavy accent, but when you put on the caption, you can read it. Okay? I love you. This is SheilaTruelove. Have a great Friday, darlings.